Chapter 2: The Leadership Challenge in Cybersecurity, the evolving role of CISOs in the modern threat landscape. As a leader, your role in cybersecurity is more critical than ever. Security is a business priority that impacts reputation, growth, and long-term resilience. Your leadership, influence, and ensuring security needs to be woven into every part of your organization. You're not just protecting data, you're protecting trust, business continuity, and long-term growth. Yet, cybersecurity leadership is still widely misunderstood. Many people assume it's just an IT problem, something that only the technical team should worry about. But here's the reality. Effective cybersecurity is a team sport. As a business owner, you set the tone for how seriously security is taken at every level of your organization. And as a CISO, your job is to make cybersecurity a business enabler, not just a defensive measure. Your role is evolving. You are proactively shaping the future of your company's security posture. You're influencing boardroom discussions, fostering collaboration across departments, and making security a business imperative. The complexity of cyber threats continues to grow, but so do the opportunities to lead meaningful change. When cybersecurity and business strategy align, companies don't just stay safe, they thrive. Today, you're expected to translate technical risks into business insights, ensure security strategies align with growth objectives, and foster a culture where cybersecurity is second nature. This shift isn't easy. If you're a CISO, you probably feel the pressure of wearing multiple hats, keeping systems secure while also trying to influence boardroom discussions. If you're a business leader, you might be wondering how security fits into your growth strategy without slowing things down. The truth is, balancing security with business priorities is tough. It requires stepping out of the purely technical mindset and embracing a leadership role where you're guiding the organization through complex risk landscapes. The CISOs who excel at this don't just react to threats. They drive meaningful conversations, foster collaboration across teams, and make security an asset rather than a roadblock. That's what sets true security leaders apart, balancing technical expertise with strategic leadership. Cybersecurity leaders, especially those in small and scaling businesses, often face the challenge of balancing technical execution with big-picture strategy. You can't afford to focus solely on compliance checklists or technical safeguards. You need a vision that aligns security with business growth. To bridge this gap, align security with business priorities. Instead of presenting security as a cost, position it as an enabler, a way to enhance trust, ensure uptime, and protect intellectual property. Communicate with impact, skip the jargon. Whether you're making a case to investors, the board, or your team, focus on business outcomes, not just security measures. Having a deep technical foundation is just one piece of the puzzle. One of the most critical challenges is communication. You must translate cyber risks into language that resonates with your stakeholders. Boards and executives care about risks, revenue, reputation, financial losses, and regulatory penalties, not the mechanics of a firewall breach and vulnerability scans. Framing cybersecurity in terms of business impact makes it easier to secure funding and executive buy-in. Talk about how it protects customer trust, reduces financial exposure, and supports growth. When cybersecurity is framed as a value driver, it becomes much easier to secure buy-in at the executive level. Practical frameworks for leadership alignment. Bridging the gap between cybersecurity and business strategy takes more than just good intentions. It requires structure. Without a clear approach, security efforts can become disjointed, reactive, or misaligned with business goals. That's where strategic frameworks come in. They provide a roadmap to help you prioritize, measure progress, and communicate cybersecurity's value effectively. Let's look at a few that can help you bring clarity and direction to your leadership approach. Eisenhower Matrix. You've got 100 things on your plate. How do you decide what gets attention first?
The Eisenhower Matrix helps you categorize security tasks based on urgency and importance so you can stop putting out fires and start driving real progress. Imagine a simple 2x2 grid. Top left, urgent and important. Handle these immediately, e.g. active security incidents. Top right, not urgent but important. Plan for these, e.g., improving security policies. Bottom left, urgent but not important. Delegate if possible, e.g., routine password resets. Bottom right, not urgent and not important. Drop or deprioritize, e.g., low impact requests. This tool keeps you focused on what truly matters, balancing immediate threats with long-term strategy. Objectives and key results, OKRs. Security needs measurable goals, just like any other business function. With OKRs, you can set clear objectives, whether it's improving incident response times or increasing security awareness training. This way, you can track progress and show executives exactly how your security efforts contribute to business success. NIST Cybersecurity Framework. Whether you're in the US or not, NIST has become the gold standard for structuring cybersecurity. Its 5 core functions: identify, protect, detect, respond, and recover help you cover all the bases and stay prepared for evolving threats. While developed by the U.S. National Institute of Standards and Technology, it has become a widely recognized global standard for cybersecurity best practices. Balanced scorecard approach. How do you know if your security investments are actually delivering value? The balanced scorecard helps you track performance across 4 key areas. Financial impact. Are you optimizing costs while reducing potential losses? Operational efficiency. Is security making processes smoother, not slower? Compliance. Are you meeting regulatory requirements without last-minute scrambles? Employee engagement. Do people understand and support security initiatives? Picture it as a dashboard, giving you a balanced view beyond just money spent, helping you strengthen security while supporting overall business health. By leveraging these frameworks, you can enhance strategic alignment, prioritize effectively, and communicate cybersecurity's value in terms that resonate with stakeholders across the organization. The critical intersection of people, process, and technology. True cybersecurity resilience is about creating an ecosystem where people, processes, and technology work together seamlessly. These 3 pillars form the foundation of any strong cybersecurity strategy, and when one is weak, the entire structure is at risk. People are at the heart of cybersecurity. A well-trained workforce is your first line of defense, and yet many organizations neglect this aspect. Employees who understand cybersecurity risks and best practices can prevent incidents before they happen. That's why ongoing security awareness programs are essential. Training should be engaging and tailored to different roles, ensuring that employees from entry-level staff to executives grasp their part in maintaining security. And it starts at the top. When leadership prioritizes cybersecurity, employees follow. A strong security culture is about executives setting the tone and making security a shared responsibility across the organization. Well-defined processes make security initiatives repeatable, measurable, and effective. Even small businesses need structured security policies. Imagine you're running a fast-growing consulting firm. You onboard new employees regularly, but there's no consistent process for granting and revoking access to client data. One day, a former contractor's credentials are used to access and leak sensitive information. Had there been a clear access control policy, this could have been prevented. Security is about how things get done. This is why structured processes matter. Incident response plans. Every company, whether a 10-person startup or a 1,000-plus employee enterprise, needs a clear playbook for security incidents. Regular security audits. Identify weak spots before attackers do. Cross-department collaboration. Security shouldn't be siloed in IT. HR, finance, and operations must be involved. Technology is a force multiplier, but it must be right-sized for your business. You don't need an enterprise-level security operations center to be secure. What you need is the right technology at the right scale. Consider an e-commerce startup that integrates fraud detection into its payment system. Instead of relying solely on automated tools, they train their customer service team to recognize suspicious transactions. The combination of technology and human vigilance prevents fraud before it happens. The future of cybersecurity leadership lies in leveraging technology, not just as a defense mechanism, but as a strategic advantage that supports business growth, resilience, and trust. Leadership challenges unique to cybersecurity. If you're in cybersecurity leadership, you know the struggle is real. You're expected to do more with less, managing tight budgets while navigating a constant cybersecurity talent shortage. Sound familiar? You're not alone. The reality is that security teams, especially in smaller organizations, often don't have the luxury of deep resources. But that doesn't mean you're out of options. So what do? Get creative. If hiring a full team isn't feasible, consider partnering with universities to tap into emerging talent or leaning into automation to maximize efficiency. Managed security service providers, MSSPs, can be a lifesaver, offering enterprise-grade protection without the cost of a full-time security team. Open-source security tools can also be game changers, giving you robust protection without breaking the bank. And let's talk about culture, because no matter how great your tools are, if your people don't buy into security, you're fighting an uphill battle. Security needs to be second nature to everyone in the company, not just IT. That means fostering a culture where every employee knows their role in cybersecurity. Make it real for them. Use real-world examples, show them what's at stake, and make security awareness part of daily business, not just a once-a-year compliance check. Then there's the regulatory puzzle. In Europe, GDPR gives you a clear roadmap. In the US, not so much. It's a patchwork of state and industry-specific regulations, CCPA, HIPAA, GLBA, and more. If you're operating across different regions, keeping up can feel overwhelming. But here's the thing. Compliance isn't just a box to check. If you treat it as an opportunity to build trust and resilience, rather than a burden, it can actually become a competitive advantage. The bottom line, you have to be resourceful. You have to embed security into company culture. And you have to stay ahead of evolving regulations. It's not easy, but mastering these challenges is what will set you apart as a true cybersecurity leader. Remember, boards care about financial stability, compliance, and brand reputation, so frame security in those terms. You might not have the luxury of a full security team, but that doesn't mean you're defenseless. Here's maybe something for you. What if you had a DNS server provider that could predictively filter out malicious domain names and IP addresses before they even had a chance to reach your network or your mobile phones? Wouldn't that be great? That's the kind of proactive defense that moves cybersecurity from reactive protection to intelligent risk prevention. Global trends and industry-specific challenges. Cybersecurity is constantly evolving, and so are the challenges businesses face. Predictive AI, increasing regulatory complexities, and shifting workforce dynamics are redefining what it means to be a CISO. Staying ahead of these trends separates proactive organizations from those caught off guard. The role of predictive AI. The use of predictive AI has transformed cybersecurity from a reactive discipline to a proactive one. By analyzing patterns and anomalies in real time, AI-driven systems help organizations anticipate potential threats before they escalate. This shift not only enhances threat detection capabilities, but also allows you to allocate resources more efficiently, focusing on strategic initiatives rather than constant firefighting. The impact of quantum computing on cybersecurity. While still in its early stages, quantum computing presents both opportunities and risks for cybersecurity. Quantum computers will eventually be capable of breaking traditional encryption methods, posing a major challenge to data security. Organizations must begin preparing for a post-quantum world by exploring quantum-resistant cryptographic techniques. Governments and industry leaders are already investing in research to develop new encryption standards that can withstand quantum attacks. Geopolitical cybersecurity risks and nation-state threats. Cybersecurity is a geopolitical concern. Nation-state actors increasingly target critical infrastructure, financial systems, and supply chains as part of economic and political conflicts. Organizations operating globally must strengthen their cyber resilience by staying informed on emerging threats, engaging in threat intelligence sharing, and adopting security frameworks that account for geopolitical risks. Aligning cybersecurity strategies with national and international regulations is becoming a necessity for multinational businesses, including the small ones. Supply chain vulnerabilities and third-party risks. As organizations become more interconnected, third-party risks continue to rise. Cybercriminals are increasingly targeting supply chain partners as a way to infiltrate larger organizations. The SolarWinds attack demonstrated how a single compromised vendor can have devastating consequences. Businesses must conduct thorough security assessments of their suppliers, enforce stronger third-party risk management policies, and implement continuous monitoring to detect vulnerabilities before they are exploited. The changing workforce and cybersecurity culture, with the influx of younger, digitally native employees. Organizations must rethink how they cultivate a security-conscious culture. Remote work, the growing gig economy, and hybrid work environments present unique security challenges that demand adaptive leadership. CISOs must work closely with HR and executive teams to ensure that security awareness and training programs evolve alongside workforce trends. Understanding these global trends allows you to stay ahead of emerging challenges and seize opportunities for proactive security leadership. Taking a moment to reflect. As you think about your own approach to cybersecurity leadership, take a moment to pause and reflect. Use these guiding questions to assess your strategy. Are your security initiatives aligned with broader business objectives? Security should not be an isolated function. It needs to integrate with business strategy, supporting growth, innovation, and operational resilience. If cybersecurity feels like a separate entity, consider how you can weave it more seamlessly into decision-making processes. Do you effectively communicate technical challenges in ways that resonate with non-technical stakeholders? Your ability to influence depends on how well you frame cybersecurity in business terms. Are you articulating risks and benefits in ways that executives and department heads can understand? If not, what adjustments can you make? How can you foster cross-departmental collaboration to embed security into the organization's DNA? Cybersecurity is not just an IT concern. It requires a cultural shift across all levels of the business. Think about how you can engage different teams, encourage shared responsibility, and embed security into everyday workflows. These are not just rhetorical questions. They require honest evaluation. Take a moment to jot down your thoughts or discuss them with your team. Identifying gaps now will help you refine your leadership approach and ensure cybersecurity becomes an enabler rather than an obstacle in your organization's success. Consider a simple but powerful example: a phishing training program. Instead of reporting technical metrics like how many phishing attempts were blocked, shift the focus to its strategic impact, how increased awareness has reduced the risk of a costly data breach, reinforced customer confidence, and enhanced overall operational resilience. If you were to explain your cybersecurity strategy to your CEO right now, would you be able to clearly connect it to the company's overall goals? If not, what needs to change? This reflection can help clarify where you need to refine your communication and strategy to ensure security is seen as an integral part of business resilience rather than an operational burden. Key takeaways: cybersecurity leadership isn't just about stopping attacks. It's about enabling business, building trust, and keeping your organization resilient in a world that never stops changing. You're not just protecting systems, you're influencing strategy, shaping culture, and making sure security drives value rather than being seen as a roadblock. Security isn't just an IT issue, it's a business enabler. It protects customer trust, safeguards financial stability, and ensures long-term growth. If cybersecurity feels like a burden rather than a value driver, it's time to rethink the approach. Communication makes or breaks security leadership. If you can't explain security risks in business terms, executives won't take them seriously. Shift the conversation from technical threats to financial impact, reputation protection, and business continuity. People, processes, and technology have to work together. The best security tools won't save you if employees don't care and processes are chaotic. Security needs to be second nature for everyone, not just the IT team. Threat detection and prevention.
AI-driven tools can provide small businesses with the same level of protection as large enterprises. Predictive AI is particularly valuable, analyzing patterns in real time to anticipate cyber threats before they strike, helping businesses stay ahead of attackers. Automation and efficiency. Automated security tools can free up time and resources, allowing you to focus on leadership rather than firefighting. Predictive AI-powered automation can identify anomalies faster than human teams, reducing response times and mitigating risks before they escalate. Regulations aren't just red tape, they're a trust signal. Businesses that embrace compliance early build credibility and stay ahead of risks, instead of scrambling to catch up when regulators come knocking. Global threats are evolving. Are you keeping up? Predictive AI, quantum computing risks, supply chain vulnerabilities, and geopolitical threats are reshaping cybersecurity. If you're always reacting, you're already behind. Stay ahead, stay informed, and make proactive moves. You need to lead with foresight, ensuring your business is ready for whatever comes next. That's what truly distinguishes effective security leaders.